Here we are, it's 2020, October, West High School, West Torrance High School, Torrance, California, and latest EnviroScape project. We just got done laying about over 50 cubic yards of mulch, but that's not it. The purple boxes mean that there's recycled water in here. The West Basin Water District actually, here it is. There's the valve. Warning, reclaimed water, do not drink. So this is actually water that's been recycled and it's being reused on this garden. So the EnviroScape LA team designed this garden with native plants, and you can see there's DG pathways, there's mully grass, there's asters, it's the California native. Check out the flower there. Hard time focusing. Okay, so this is it, DG, and then there's actually an irrigation system, but it's not going to really be used that often. This is going to stay. This is a remnant from the old days. It's the drain. And here's why this project how it came about. There was actually grass here, and you can see other parts of the campus. The grass, typically how landscapers, garden maintenance personnel for public right-of-ways have been maintaining grass is they put liquid, or they put synthetic fertilizers, ammonium nitrate, ammonium sulfate, and when it rains, it takes all that synthetic fertilizer, which is bound with salts, and the overflow goes into a drain like this, and then the drain actually takes that water with the chemicals out to the ocean, and it's killing our oceans. So this project is part of a cash for grass rebate, where we actually, the grass is pulled up, and then we planted native plants, and then the idea is they're gonna actually get money back per square foot. Here's stumps that we made like into a circle, so they'll have be able to have an outdoor classroom when they get back to school. It's a New Zealand Christmas tree. OMG, did you realize you got that big? Now here's what we're really excited about. This is the bioswale or rain garden, or a way to keep water on site instead of having it go to the ocean. So you see how big the buildings are on both sides. Well, what this is, it traps water on the roof and it shoots it out here. I'll probably come back if it's raining, and we'll take a YouTube video of what it looks like. But basically this actually dumps in here, and then rather than going to the ocean in that drain, it'll be sucked in by the mulch, and it'll actually be sucked in by the what we call a swale here. It looks like it's a dry creek bed. We added tons and tons of boulders to make this look really natural, like something you'd see when you were out in camping, for example. And there's another one there, and then it continues out to the other bioswale, which is over here. And so when it rains, it'll actually fall into here, go into the swale, and it will recharge the groundwater rather than going to the ocean. Very, very important thing to do. Now, if you want to save the planet, the number one thing you can do to save the planet is to plant a native plant. So you can see the native plants that we installed here. And then we put tons of mulch. The mulch is going to help the ground to come to life. It's going to feed the biology. And so this is how it looks. It took us about a week. It's a week project for our team. It's the front of West High School. And that's what it looks like at this point. So tree, it brings in the pollinators because of the red flowers on it. We get closer, you can see these little guys. The hummingbirds go nuts after this New Zealand Christmas tree. It's not a California native, but it is really feeds the pollinators, especially the hummingbirds love it because of the red flowers. That gorgeous trunk. And again, we just mulch, heavily mulch